Hello! We're back for another painful review, this time for a sequel that nobody asked for. Isn't that right, Chris?
That is absolutely correct.
So we're doing a review for Alone in the Dark 2, which, Chris, when did this come out? Did you take notes for that one?
I was thinking of looking that up and I didn't, so I'm not sure, because I was actually wondering that myself, like how much longer after the first one did this one come out? Because it was bad.
Let me look that up real quick. Alone in the Dark 2 came out 3 years after, so 2008.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, it seemed like it was one of those, like, it comes out 10 years later and, like, nobody knew what was happening in the first one. Oh my gosh.
No, I guess, I don't know how it would have made enough money to justify a sequel, the first one.
Yeah.
So here's a little quick something that that I know about. The directors are actually the writers from the first movie.
Really?
Yeah, like the Michael Roesch and Peter Scheerer.
Huh.
They're the writer. Let me double check. But they're two of the three writers of the first movie.
Interesting.
So they held the rights. So they were like, let's do it again, but but darker, which I do appreciate. This felt more like a horror movie.
Yeah.
The other movie, not so much. The other movie was like ripping off the Relic and then turned into a shooter.
Yeah.
Did you notice? I don't know if you noticed, but the main character, Edward Carnby, who was played by Christian Slater in the first movie, is now Rick Yune, who is of Fast and Furious fame. Do you remember him? He was like the lead. What's his face? The biker gangs. Remember?
Which movie was that from?
The very first Fast and Furious.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I think I do vaguely remember the biker gang. Yes.
Yes. So this gentleman is of Oriental descent.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if the audience was supposed to notice that the actor had changed or not. He's born in Washington D.C., so it's just his heritage that is Oriental. I don't know exactly where he's from, but I noticed immediately. What about you, Chris?
No, I noticed that immediately as well. Yeah. And it's funny because even before, I'm pretty sure, I think it was before they showed his character when they were doing the opening credits. And I was looking for Christian Slater and I didn't see it. And I was like, oh, okay, they must have gone with another character or another person or something. And then come to find out later, nope, that is the same character played by a completely different actor. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
So that's part of the reason I was wondering, like, how much longer after the first one it came out. Because I was like, okay, maybe he wasn't available. Maybe he was working on another project. They couldn't afford him. Whatever it was, And then come to find out it was 3 years later. Why did they go with a completely different actor? Like, what?
I would think it's because Christian Slater didn't want anything to do with these fucking movies.
That could very well be, yeah.
He was like, you got me the first time. Fool me once. As Bush said, fool me twice, I can't get fooled again.
Yep.
In addition to Rick Yune, I think it's how you say his name, Yune, maybe, because his last name is not English, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Lance Henriksen, who, if you know who he is, he was in the first Terminator. He was in Aliens. He's the android Bishop.
Okay.
He also shows up in Alien 3 as the same character. He actually shows up as, they call him Bishop Wayland in the movie Alien vs. Predator. Like that's who they modeled the droid after. Anyways, not important.
Yeah.
But also, someone else we might know, Danny Trejo is in this movie.
Yeah.
Machete himself.
I recognized him pretty much right away.
Yeah, I was like, that's fucking Danny Trejo.
I can't believe he was dragged into this movie. Poor guy.
This got a 2.6 out of 10 on IMDb.
I'm honestly surprised it was that high.
Well, the first one was 2.4, so it did get a higher rating.
Yeah, Ow.
Anyways, the story to this is that someone found a rusty letter opener, and Edward Carnby wants to get his hands on this thing, and he finds this guy who has been infected by it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He touched it, he's infected by it, and he gives it to Edward Carnby. right in the gut.
Yeah.
He's like, here, you
does.
can have this letter opener. I don't want it anymore.
You want it? Take it.
Yeah. And I guess it was like a setup, right?
It seemed like it was, yeah, but it was very unclear as to his motivation and everything. And that's one thing I had with this. One problem I had with this movie was like nobody's motivations were made clear at all. Like, here, I'm just going to do things and I'm doing this because reasons.
So I think I understand the motivations.
Okay.
Those idiots from the beginning found this thing. I'm not going to call it a dagger or a knife. It's a letter opener and it's slightly bent. I don't know if you noticed.
I did not notice that, no. Huh.
It literally looks like a prop that you find in a fucking store for kids, and it's bent a little bit. It's like, what the... could nobody make a decent dagger, like, or make it look interesting or something? Yeah. Anyways, this thing is like black and rusty, and it looks like a letter opener. So these idiots find this thing. It infects them. I think they all die except the one guy. And then once he gives it to Edward Carnby, these people come out of nowhere, and they're like, who has the dagger? Does he have the dagger? Because he was like, I did it. So someone hired this fool or something. I don't know. They must have run into him, and they specifically picked Edward Carnby to be stabbed with it. Mm-hmm. That was my understanding. So
yeah, I did get that at all.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. This is me not... I didn't take any notes, and somehow I understood more here than in the first one. But... So they drag him away, these people that we've never met before. We got a Dexter, I think was the main guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is funny because that's his last name. He's not given a first name. I looked it up, even in the, because I was watching it on Amazon, in the X-ray, it's just Dexter.
Right. Okay.
And his daughter's name is something Dexter. I can't remember her first name.
Natalie,
yeah. But yeah, his name is just Dexter.
But she's not introduced yet, right? So it's Dexter. Boyle, I think, shows up.
Yeah, the muscle guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's actually from the movie Gladiator.
Okay.
He's like the real big guy that's fighting with Russell Crowe, like at the Coliseum and shit.
Yeah, makes sense.
We don't see Javier, I guess. I don't even remember that guy. Or Perry. That's Danny Trejo. Until we get to the house part. Why is his name Perry? But we do... Hold on. Who is this person? I don't know who the hell that is. Sinclair? Is that the chick's name? The black chick?
Maybe. I think so.
I didn't catch her name. But yeah, we see her and Perry, and I think Boyle.
Yeah.
And they drag him off to a house out in the woods in the middle of nowhere, and nothing's explained, but they like have something to kind of help him, but they're saying that now he's infected with like the witch's eyes, I think is my understanding.
Yeah, I don't like one thing about that scene that didn't make sense to me is when they're talking to him and he's like, "Oh, if you look in, you're going to see visions and stuff, and absolutely do not look into a mirror."
Oh, right.
But he, like, while he's telling him this, like, he says, "You need to tell us exactly what you see, everything you see in extreme detail." And then goes on to say, "If you look into the mirror, we will know and we will kill you." How will he know if he's looking in the mirror if they're not actually seeing what he's seeing?
Yeah, they had like some kind of device telling them somewhere. And he ends up looking into the mirror.
Yeah.
And they know that he did, and they keep him alive anyways.
Yep.
Which
well, then there's that one scene where the guard just up and leaves, walks out, and leaves his gun there.
Dude, and Edward Carnby is just like...
It's just sitting in the chair, and he goes and grabs the gun, and easily walks out. And because it shows the one guy, the guard, like out on the porch, where Edward Carnby is going to sneak out too.
Yeah.
And then he just, for whatever reason, walks off to the side and leaves.
I literally yelled out loud, and I was like, where did the guard go?
Right? Yeah. And then it shows him outside smoking, and as he's walking to the side, I think like, oh, he's going back into the room. No, because you see in the background, after he walks off, Edward opens the door, cracks it, looks outside. Oh, there's no one here, so he just walks off. And the thing to me that is so ridiculous about this scene is he takes so long, because he's like stumbling and like falling over and stuff.
Yeah.
And it takes them a good like 3 minutes to find him.
Yeah.
Like, what was going on?
He wasn't that far at all.
He wasn't, no.
It's like, oh, he's right over here.
And yeah, it was Sinclair that found him. It's like, yeah, he's out in the open. How did you not see him?
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing there because he tried to open up the station wagon or something or get inside there, and he's like stumbling again and falls over, and like it's like, how are you not hearing or seeing any of this? What?
The best part was oh man, what's the guy's name? Boyle, the guy with the gun.
Yeah.
Was like, he got away.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder why.
Yeah, no shit, motherfucker. You were supposed to be watching him this whole time.
Mystery of the century. Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway, I think at that point we've already met Natalie Dexter. I think.
Yes.
She'd already.
Yeah,
showed
because
up.
she was the one saying, like, oh, we need to get so and so's help, and the one Dexter's like, absolutely not, we will not. Like, I'll let him die before that happens or something, and then like 30 seconds later, okay, yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Cool. Way to stick to your guns, dude. Like, way to be way to stick to your convictions. It's
Seriously.
like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. So then, actually, there's like a side story here that I think I don't even remember, but I followed more the story of Natalie going to find the character played by Lance Henriksen, Abner Lundberg. Oh wait, what is his name? I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, Abner Lundberg. What? Oh, the other. Okay, so the other story is them at the house, right? Because it's kind of doing two perspectives now.
Mm-hmm.
It's Sinclair, Dexter, and Boyle are now kind of like alone in the house, and I guess they go down to meet Danny Trejo and the other guy who plays Javier. I think there might have been another guy. There's someone here named Parker, which I have no idea who that is. Was there a third chick?
Was it the one from that first scene? Maybe when they were in the bathroom.
Oh, maybe. Okay, maybe that's what all these people. There's like no cast in here, so it's like.
So there was another thing that happened in that first scene that I want to go back to.
Okay.
That was, again, super ridiculous and made absolutely no sense logistically. You had that one guy that had the gut that was like in the bathroom already, and he was like hiding in there. Do you remember that?
Yes, yeah.
And he goes in that last stall, and then they go in because he like hears them coming or whatever, and so he's, oh, I'm going to go hide. And how he heard them over his boombox, I don't know, but story magic or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he goes and hides, and like they go into the bathroom. He's like, oh, he kind of stands up on the toilet and everything. And then the one guy is like looking for someone because he thought he heard something, or I don't know, he was checking or whatever.
Yeah.
And he goes and there's 4 stalls in there, and he kicks open 3 of them. And nope, I don't need to check the 4th one. There's no one in here.
Yeah. I thought that was hilarious.
Like it's not that he was distracted, because that's what I thought was going to happen. Something was going to happen that like, it turns its distraction away to something going on over there, like something comes in, or a person or a monster or something. But no, he just chooses, no, I'm done. Yeah.
And then they proceed doing whatever the fuck they were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I totally forgot about that till you just said it. Yeah. That whole beginning is such a blur to me because I was having a hard time just paying attention.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess now Natalie is meeting up with, I believe is that her grandfather?
No, because
her grandfather's friend?
That worked with her. That's the guy that worked with her grandfather.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it's like a family friend or a rival or something. But again, it's never explained. It's just Abner, and there's a history there that they don't talk about.
Yes. All we know is that Abner and Dexter don't get along.
Yeah.
Because something with the dad.
Yeah.
So we start getting story about the witch and whatever, and that Abner and her grandfather worked together to fight this thing, and he doesn't want anything to do with it anymore. But it takes all of 30 seconds also to convince him otherwise. And so then he makes it back, chews some bubble gum and puts it in this dude's belly, right?
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
He's like, there we go. And just clog that
but
damn
then
pore
continues
with a
to
piece
chew it
of gum.
afterwards, too. I don't know if you noticed that.
He just still has some more in his mouth.
It's like, this is good stuff. I'll keep some for myself.
Yeah, and he's just like, all right, he'll be good for a while or whatever. I forget.
Yeah.
What happens after that? Oh, and then he's just like walking about.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
he's just okay, and now he's down. Like I remember from one scene to the other, he was in bed. Then he's walking around talking to everybody.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, so he's fine.
It's a miracle cure, I guess. Yeah,
yeah, and then everyone keeps like handling this fucking letter opener like it's not cursed.
Yeah, I don't like. That's another thing that got me is the one guy. There was the I think it was the guy that stabbed Edward.
Uh-huh.
or someone was talking about they had gotten like infected or whatever with that thing. And like, how'd this happen? Oh, it's a knife. Like, but they made it clear like the only way to get infected is with a cut. So did you cut yourself with it? Like, what? Oh, let me test to see if it's sharp. Slice. Yeah, it's sharp. Like,
Yeah.
why? I don't understand. Like people can handle knives and not cut themselves. Surprise.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Because they made it clear, like, you can hold it. It's fine to just hold it. You don't get cut. You don't get infected or whatever. But then, like, did he just decide, like, I'm just going to cut myself for fun? Woohoo. Like,
Yeah.
knowing full well it's a cursed weapon and you get this weird infection thing. But yeah, like, I don't understand that.
Yeah. So here's where I start to kind of appreciate the movie more, because it starts to become, people stuck in a house in the dark, something is stalking them. This is starting to feel more like a horror movie.
Yeah.
So I do feel like maybe Uwe Boll, who directed the first one, was like, we need action. We just need stuff moving around. So I do appreciate that this one, like, they tried. I feel like the original writers were like, let's do the thing we were trying to do in the first movie before Uwe Boll got involved. Is kind of what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
So now they know, like, the witch is coming, right? Like, they're like, the witch is gonna come.
Yeah.
But Abner left too. He was just like, bye.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He just was like, you guys are on your own. But they're saying, like, the lights will keep them safe, right?
Mm-hmm.
From ghosts. I don't know how that works, but they're safe from the dark with the lights. And then something blows out the lights, and they're like, don't worry, the generator will bring them back.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which
this
is clearly
generator,
not an automatic generator. Yeah.
this generator is the fucking oldest generator I've ever seen in my life.
It is. Oh.
It's like, it was like an old timey car going.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, dude, is this thing gonna explode? Like, I don't think it's gonna turn on, but it does turn back on, right?
Well, it does for a short time, and then it, like, blows out or something.
Okay.
And there's that scene with Danny Trejo where he goes down to quote unquote fix it.
And he totally,
And I say that because
totally
he
uses
just,
a screwdriver.
he grabs
correctly.
a wrench
or yeah,
and just kind of like moves it around, and there's like, are you even touching anything?
there's not even like a bolt or anything. He's just like,
Yeah, it's like a starter or so. I don't know what the piece was he tucked with the red, but it's like the director's just like, just put it in there and do something with it. Like, what the hell is that?
oh my god. So I don't remember how these people die. How does Danny Trejo die?
I don't honestly remember. Like, it was I don't remember. I don't think I wrote that down.
Yeah, dude. So anyways, these people start dying left and right. They're in a cage, by the way, also. Like, they're like,
that's right, yeah.
Let's fall back into this
what's
cage.
Her name was, yeah.
So they
that gun.
Oh, and so they have to protect the daughter, right? Because I guess not the daughter, but the girl, Natalie, because I guess the witch is coming for her.
Yeah, so that was another thing that was mentioned that I did not understand, because Dexter said something about what was it? Where do I have that note? So Natalie says that the witch wants to come for her, just like she wanted her mother. And then also, like, it was explained at some point that she's coming after the Dexters, basically, like their family history.
Okay.
Because of the grandfather and everything. So, but if her last name is Dexter, that probably means that she got it from her dad, right? Because his last name is Dexter.
Right.
So it's not a Dexter family history thing. So why would it be coming after her and her mother if her mother is not a Dexter?
I don't know.
So I don't remember if it was explicitly said that it's a Dexter family curse or whatever, but she specifically says, oh, it's coming after my mother and me because we hold the bloodline or something like that. And I was like, but what bloodline? Because it's never said either which if it's her maternal or paternal grandfather that was the one trying to kill this witch. So it's just one of those things that's just left completely in the open, and it could be this, which makes sense, or it could be this, which is nonsensical. So you take a guess.
I don't remember.
Yeah. But yeah, that whole thing is like, wait, what? No, if it's coming after Dexter's, she's not a Dexter bloodline. Like, no, that's not how that works. Or her mother wouldn't be, rather, because I assume that they were married unless they were sister, brother, in which case that brings up a whole nother issue, but
Yeah, fuck, I'm so confused on that.
Yeah, same for me.
Anyway, there's that. I do remember that Edward Carnby, he started seeing like a past or something, right? Like he was seeing somebody's past, and he was seeing her grandfather.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, but at first when we started seeing that, we didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Because he was like, "I'm looking for you," or "Where is she?" or "Where's the dagger?" or "Where's the weapon?" or something. Yeah.
And it sounds like he's like trying his hardest to defeat the witch, but then like later we learn no, he was helping the witch.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what is his name?
The
Abner.
Yeah, Abner.
That's the reason they like fell out because of that.
Wouldn't that be information you would want to say sooner? Like, because I kind of see why they would use that as a plot twist. Like, oh, we always thought he was doing this. No, it was actually doing this. But why wouldn't you tell them sooner? He was brought up before. Why wouldn't you say, oh, yeah, by the way, he was actually trying to help it? But no, they had to wait until, after the climax of the movie to, Yeah. It's like, what? No, you would have told them sooner than that. Why did you wait?
Yeah. That was definitely important information that he was just holding on to for no goddamn reason.
Yeah.
Anyways, people die. What is her face? She also dies.
Sinclair? Sinclair dies because it's like she's got that like minigun or whatever down there in the basement. Oh, yeah. Which that seems like a whole horror in of itself because she's just blindly firing at it. And then,
which, by the way, what fucking ghost is susceptible to bullets?
Right?
The entire movie, when this thing shows up, which, by the way, is like the worst CGI I've fucking seen in a long ass time. Like, I feel like they should have just done the Ghostbusters thing with puppets and then make them look like ghosts, because that would have been way better.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, she's firing at this thing. Everyone's firing at this thing, and it doesn't do anything. Like, it doesn't slow it down, nothing whatsoever.
And she keeps firing.
And they keep firing at it no matter what. But, yeah, then it just takes her, and that's it. Yeah. Danny Trejo also dies defending somebody. I have no idea. They separate, of course. At some point, they're like, what is it? Oh, because they left a dagger upstairs.
Yeah.
So it's like Danny Trejo and Dexter are going to go get it. And then, oh no, Dexter and the daughter were going to go get, I don't remember. But it ended up being Edward Carnby and Dexter and Danny Trejo, I think, right?
I think so, yeah.
Anyways, Danny Trejo dies. I don't really honestly remember anything else. At some point, it just becomes Natalie and Carnby.
Mm-hmm.
I might be skipping over a bunch of shit, but I really don't know the transitions between all this stuff. But they're like in a cave. Are they under the house or something? Where are they?
It seemed like it was like a basement or something, and then it just kind of like then it was a cave or I don't like the layout of the house. I don't understand because
wait, I remember now. So the big dude, Boyle and Natalie and Carnby, they run into this door that they're trying to like open.
Yeah.
Which was one of the funniest scenes too. Like it's like a blast door or something. And it's only big enough for like the opening is only big enough for Natalie to fit in, which is
that's right.
Not even true. Like anyone.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Anyone could fit through that.
She says, "I'm the only one small enough to fit in here." No, you're not. First of all, you have a larger chest than Edward, so he can fit in easier than you. Secondly, it's not that small, and you're not that small. I'm not saying she's not thin. She's just like
it was pretty big. Like the big dude could have probably fit through there.
Probably, yeah.
I think it was just like for a gratuitous shot of her because she went in like feet first, face up, right?
Probably, yeah.
And so that was kind of like gratuitous a shot of her going under there just so she could be like, "Here's my belly and my boobs" as they're going under the thing.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then what she like finds some. She finds like a dead body, which I think is her grandfather.
I that's not made clear, but again, it's one of those things where she was looking around and she didn't get surprised until the camera revealed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, really? Because she was looking that direction for a good 10 seconds, and then the camera revealed and she was shocked.
Yeah. Did you I didn't write this down. Did you write down the thing that it said on the note?
I didn't write it at first, but I did see it said something, and then they came back to it later, and it was like it was in gibberish basically. Like, it was just glyphs and stuff. It's like, what? That's the same note.
But they can like translate it, is right? And oh man, what was the words on there were like, or the what it said on there? I remember was like,
yeah, maybe I did write it down.
Insanely funny. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, don't step on the red buttons is what it said before.
Yeah, that's right. Because there's red buttons on the floor.
Yeah. So when she was down there, it said you could look at it. It says don't step on the red buttons, and then she looks down and her hands on one of the buttons,
and then she lifts it. Yes.
Yeah. Like that's not what you do. And then later on when Edward comes down,
does that cause the door to like close or something, or what does it do?
No, it causes the door to like it starts moving some gears.
Okay.
Which we don't know where they are. They're just gears because the camera cuts to these gears like 3 or 4 times. And they start moving and then they stopped again and like the door started to open or something. And that's when Edward went in and then all of a sudden the door started closing on his foot.
Oh yeah, it closed on his foot.
Like what?
That would have like a real door like that would have absolutely crushed his foot.
And you could tell, like, the props, they did not do well. Because you could tell the door was moving back and forth. Like,
yes, thank you.
It was, like, clearly made of styrofoam or something.
It was like
the one guy is, like, shoving that thing under there is like, hold on, let me go get the jack. It's like, yeah, cool, let me just have my foot crushed. That's fine, you know.
So that door was like Star Wars 1 level.
Yeah.
Like, when you watch the first Star Wars, you could clearly tell, like, someone above was, like, pulling it up.
Yeah.
Because it just wiggles too much.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you noticed that too. I totally forgot about that.
Man.
But the fact that this fool Boyle is like, hold on, I'm going to go get the jack, means they brought half the fucking jack, but not the handle because the jack is there already. They just didn't bring the fucking handle.
Yeah.
If they knew they were going to need it, why didn't they bring the complete thing? So that they could, oh my God, it was just
and if they didn't know they need it, why do they have half
why did they bring it? Exactly.
Yeah, it's just
so
one of those things where it's like, oh, for plot, you need to have this with you, but not all of it. Like, what? Like, I understand.
Anyways, he comes back with the jack, right? And he opens it, and then Carnby can go in. Is this where Boyle dies?
It must be, yeah, because the door closes, and then she comes up and, like, stabs him or something.
Okay. And, of course, while he's shooting at her, which is pointless.
Yeah.
And then I think Carnby starts to get, like, taken, right? Like, it starts affecting him more or something?
I think so, because I think he goes into those, like, having visions again or flashbacks or whatever they are.
Yeah.
But real quick, I want to go back to when Abner first got to Carnby, and he was giving them that injection. Right, and it was like, like bright green. Like you could easily tell, like, okay, this is not normal stuff.
Yeah,
and he injects it into him. And first of all, the place he injects it into him, because I think it's like his neck or something.
Oh yeah, it's like,
and like you look at the length of the needle, and like it goes all the way down. Like, where are you injecting this into his bone?
Into his esophagus, bro. He could just pour it down his throat.
Yeah, pretty much. And then he talks about how it's like a radioactive treatment or something, and he makes the comment like, "Oh, if your hair falls out, we know it's too much."
Oh yes.
So you didn't even try, didn't even attempt to measure the dosage, and you're just like, let's try it and see what happens.
I fucking love that. That was like the best. I forgot about that quote, man. If your hair falls out, we'll know it was too much. Classic.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't be calling on him for help.
I'm so glad Lance Henriksen was in this movie because I love him as an actor, and just he committed to the role.
Oh, he did, yeah.
You know, the same way Christian Slater did in the first one. Mm-hmm. Like they're like, this is a job. I'm gonna take it seriously. Which I always wonder if Tara Reid is ever taking a role seriously because every fucking movie I've seen her in, it just always looks like she's half-assing it.
Yeah,
except for maybe. What's it? The Big Lebowski. That's probably the only one where I'm like, okay, it looks like she put some effort into this one.
Yeah, she's always like every role I've seen her in is always just like, I'm pretty, yay.
Yeah, and then she's in Sharknado and she's like, I'm pretty and spray tanned.
Yeah,
like, have you seen Sharknado?
I have not.
Oh my God! Please watch the Sharknado movies.
Okay,
they're the best, worst things you will ever fucking see.
I'm sure. Yeah,
that's the title of this movie review podcast, the best of the worst. I almost feel like we need to review those movies, even though they're not video game movies. But
well, that maybe that'll have to be like a separate theme or whatever we do later.
Oh, well, I feel like we could do it in this one anyways, because we're not going to do... There's more than enough video game movies, and also they're going to keep coming out, and yeah, we can shake it up every once in a while. Like, yeah, it could just be this one, but yeah, Sharknado. Man, it's even got the dad from Home Alone.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like the amount of people that show up in these Sharknado movies is insane. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Neil deGrasse Tyson shows up in one of them.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I think it's in the second or the third one. Don't ask me why I've watched multiple Sharknado movies, but I have. Anyways, so yeah, that delivery from Lance Henriksen, fucking perfect. I'm so glad he committed to the role.
Yeah.
I'm glad you remembered that, because yeah. So this fool's like, he's being taken again, or now completely or something. The chewing gum has not is not doing its job, and so I think it's maybe because he's closer to like the ritual area or something, because there's like a platform that they're like, is that a tomb or a table or something like that? And that's where the witch was, I guess.
Yeah. Was got her beating heart in that jar. Oh yeah,
that's
like,
right.
What? Then they don't even try like when what's her name was down there at first. Like she just looks at it and glances past it like, oh, that's nothing important.
Yeah, that's normal heart in a jar.
Yeah.
Is this where he like starts like attacking her? Does he attack her in this part?
I don't remember that actually. Because I want to say there was a part where she was dumb and she like was about to stab herself.
Okay.
But I don't remember if that was before or after this or when that happened.
Fuck. I probably should have watched this again more recently. This was like a week ago.
Yeah. Same. No, I agree. Gosh, I can't remember. But anyway, there's another note I have here that I want to go back to. The part you were talking about when Edward was just up and walking around and fine.
Yeah.
There was that scene where he was like, he walked into one room and he was like looking at different stuff around there and everything. And Boyle was in the corner, right? Because he's like looking at stuff and he's about to like open a box or something. And Boyle is clearly just standing there in the corner. Like there's no other entrances or exits other than the one that Carnby came in. And he goes to open that box, and like it shows him on camera. He's looking around, kind of glancing around everything. And then all of a sudden, Boyle says something, and he's like surprised he's there. It's like, he was right there the whole time. He couldn't have been anywhere else. Why are you surprised to see him? Do you remember that scene?
Wait, what? So
he'd walked into a room because he walked out of the bedroom that he was in. And he walked into like another bedroom or something. So there was only there might have been a bathroom or something, but I don't think there was any other doors other than the one that Carnby came through. And it's like one of those slow pans where he's looking around, like examining things and kind of seeing what's there. And there was like a little box on a like a dresser or something. And he walked up to it and he was about to open it. And then Boyle says something like, "Oh, don't open that," or "Oh, you can't look into that," or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said, but Carnby looks up and he's surprised to see him. And he was just standing in the corner the whole time. He had to have, because he didn't come in the door behind him.
Okay.
Unless he just teleported or something. It's like, he was clearly there the whole time. You looked around the room when you walked in, and you didn't see him. Like, what?
Okay. For some reason, I thought you said Lance Henriksen was in the room, and I was like, wait, what?
Oh, no.
Wouldn't have surprised me. How do they get out of that cave?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
How does this movie conclude, bro?
I know at one point he had to kill Natalie because she got infected with the
but that's above. That's like like they defeated the evil inside Carnby somehow.
Mm-hmm. And the power of love and friendship.
Yeah, we'll just say it was that, and then. And then they're above ground with Lance Henriksen. And it's almost like we won. But then they realize that Natalie's infected.
Yeah, because she had done something when she was down there. I think she cut herself or something. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they did do something with the heart. Did they like stab it or something?
That was above ground, yeah.
Oh, that was above ground.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Shit, man. Anyways, the heart got stabbed. They think they defeated the evil. And then Natalie's
no.
Oh, whatever.
That's what it was. Natalie took it and she cut like a little sliver off and put it in that little like jar thing that goes in the base of the Which I had no idea what that was from the beginning, and that makes absolutely no sense that it's a slice of the heart.
So the only reason I knew that is because they did say something about, like, there's a piece missing, like the witch's heart is missing in this letter opener or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I knew that was the piece of the heart.
Okay.
I happened to remember that while it was
thought
happening.
It was like a little worm, or like
no.
Like in the first movie, they had those things that would like latch out on their faces, the face huggers, basically.
Okay, yeah.
I thought it was like a miniature one of those or something. Like,
okay,
because it was moving around by itself in there, and no, that's not going to happen. By the way, if it's separated from the rest of it. But anyway, it's magic.
Gotcha.
So
yeah,
I just don't understand clearly.
Okay, so then I guess they probably like cut to future or something.
Yeah,
and that's how they're above and stuff, and everyone's laughing, whatever. But yeah, then what gives it away that she's possessed or something?
I don't remember.
Like somehow they just knew, and then Natalie's like, she kind of gets all erotic and stuff and tries to seduce Carnby.
Yeah,
like, we could be great together, blah blah blah. And
that's what it was. Wait. It was the cliche like voice echoing thing, like two voices.
Yeah,
were coming out of her thing. Yeah. Like possession, yeah. But
I just remembered right before that, Lance Henriksen is the one who realizes it. What was his name? Abner? Abner's the one who realizes she's possessed and has like a gun in his hand, and he's like gonna shoot her, but I forget exactly how, but she manages to turn the gun on Abner
and then shoots him somehow.
Shoots it, it grazes him.
Yeah, like the angle that she shoots him, it clearly went through his head.
Yeah.
But then it shows later, like, oh yeah, it just scraped his cheek.
I literally was like, damn, dude, his head just got blown off.
Right? Yeah.
But then he's like, you gotta kill her or whatever, or something. Yeah. And he's like, and it's the fun, this was like literally one take. They did one take on this last take because all the acting, even Lance Henriksen, who's a master, was like, you gotta trust me. You just gotta kill her or whatever he's trying to tell her to do or tell him to do.
Yeah, because he had drowned her in the water, which took like all of 30 seconds, and that's not how drowning works.
Oh yeah, and it was like this all felt like it was just filmed on home video because the camera angles were like so weird.
Oh my god!
Like, okay, now we're gonna pan over for you to drown her. Yeah. Okay, you're drowning her.
And so he does, and then like she's dead. Right?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, stab her in the heart with this because it kills the soul, not the person.
Oh, that's when he says,
she's already dead.
Yes, yeah.
Like, what is that? I don't understand. Like, does killing her soul bring her body back to life? Like, that's never explained. It was the second time that he had mentioned that, because it was like when he first came to work on Carnby, he's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on because, it's supposed to kill the soul, not the body.
Yeah.
Well, clearly he's dying too. There's still a stab wound. Like,
yeah,
what does that mean? Like, I don't understand.
But she's totally fine after that.
Yeah.
And she's like, don't do that again or something. And
yeah,
then,
she like smacks him after they're getting like really close and
but it's like
stuff,
it's like the weakest slap.
Yeah.
And Carnby, I feel like the actor, he was just like, oh, like he was actually surprised. Like he was just like, I don't think you were supposed to slap me right there, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
And the end.
Yeah.
That was.
My gosh.
Oh man. I think the first one was funner and funnier.
Mm-hmm.
It was just, the first one was just so out there. Especially like when I was listening to it back, and we were talking about how suddenly they were going down that tunnel and there was something above them falling down, but it was just like, where did that come from? And then the dead body that was supposed to be on the ground has suddenly disappeared, and the spikes are gone too. Like, really weird, continuity errors that were hilarious and stuff. This one, for the most part, didn't really have any continuity errors. It was just, I think it was just execution. The story for me is like half coherent. I was able to follow what was going on. It was more like a haunted house type of thing, which is the way the Alone in the Dark games supposedly are. They're like Resident Evil. It's like, go to this location and get fucking attacked by weird creatures. So yeah, I could hear it in your voice. You're just like, really? You understood this movie?
I did not, like, I was trying to follow it, and there was no semblance of a plot to me at all. And it's as if you've seen like those shows where it's like a variety show where it's like little bits and pieces of different things that they'll put together, like all that and things like that. Okay. Like, that's what it was to me. was just a bunch of different things happening individually,
Of
and they put
themselves.
it all together in one thing.
Okay.
That's all it was to me. It was just individual little plots happening, and like none of it was explained. Like they never explained why they were mad at Abner. What was that feud about? Like what?
Well, it was. I think it was what I said, right? Is because Abner knew that the grandfather was actually helping the witch,
right? But Dexter was clearly upset with him too,
because Dexter didn't know that his dad was doing that.
I guess.
That's my understanding. Is that Dexter understood that his dad was also defending against the witch, and I don't know. Maybe the grandpa died, and he never got to hear the story. But Abner probably told him, like, yeah, he was fucking working with the witch or something. And maybe that's when they had the falling out. I don't know. They never show it, but that was my assumption. I was like, okay.
I mean, that makes sense. But again, that's you assuming the story for yourself as the watcher, not them explaining it in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I must have been reading between the lines or something, or I made it up in my brain just to make coherent sense of this movie.
Like it has to make sense somehow. So let's just say this. Yeah.
Yeah. That might have been what happened. Anyways, that was, that was fucking Alone in the Dark 2 from 2008. I give this a dislike, just like the first one.
Yeah, 2 thumbs way down.
so
3 thumbs if I could.
3 thumbs. Yeah, this one was it was shot badly. All the things we said. It was hard to follow. Somehow I pulled the plot out of what I was watching.
Yeah, I don't know how you managed to do that, because I did not. I did not.
All right, so good news is they didn't make a third one.
Good.
so we don't have to continue this. Thankfully, I will explain why later. But I went into trivia on IMDb, and it says Rick Yune was cast after Christian Slater refused to return as the main character. So yeah, I guess we were right. Christian Slater was like, "Fuck that." Yeah. Anyways, so for next week we have to do. We're going to be doing the Sonic the Hedgehog movies.
Yes.
Chris forgot exactly what it was when I hinted at it last time. He was like, I don't know what it was. So we're going to do Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in preparation for the Knuckles miniseries that's going to be coming out on Paramount Plus. So if you guys have Paramount Plus and you want to watch along with us, follow along. I don't exactly know how we're going to do the Knuckles thing. I don't know if they're going to release all the episodes all at once and we'll just binge them and review the entire series, or if they're going to do weekly and maybe we'll just do weekly recaps. They might not be worth individual recaps.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. If they do release them all at once, maybe not do like the whole series. If it's like 9 episodes, we do like 3 sets of 3 episodes or something like that. Maybe
something.
We'll
yeah. I don't know how long the episodes are going to be. They hopefully not more than an hour each. Like that would be too much. Too much Knuckles.
Yeah, too much Knuckles. Yep.
Idris Elba is voicing him, which is crazy. He voiced him in the second movie.
Mm-hmm.
But just a heads up, I am not a fan of these movies. The first one tricked me. Into liking it, and then I realized, no, this is a bad movie. What the fuck? So we'll see you guys next time for some more reviews. Links in the description below for all the other things that we do. Metal Gear Solid podcast, some commentaries. I don't remember what else we do.
Well, we got a project that I've been working on that will be coming up fairly soon, I think. So look forward to that.
Really? Have you been actively working on it?
I have. I've got a solid plan for it and everything, and I've got a few people interested, and I will just leave it at that for now.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And then also check out the other videos that we do here. We did a couple of Monster Hunter videos, and then we should have maybe 1 or 2 coming next. No promises. It's taken me a bit longer to do these just because I want it to be quality. All right, guys. Yeah. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
See ya.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.